Namaste children. Last week we saw about phrase. Actually last week we saw a lesson 3 questions and you got the 3 question answers from that lesson. And this week again we are going to see grammar. The topic is phrase and clause. So the week before we learned about phrase. Just we will have a warm up now. We will have a revision. Okay. So what is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words in a sentence. So we know that it is not a sentence, it is a part of the sentence. A phrase does not contain subject, verb and consequently cannot convey a complete thought or idea or meaning, etc. As phrase does not contain subject and verb, so it cannot convey a complete meaning. A phrase is not a sentence. A phrase adds meaning to a sentence. A phrase adds meaning to a sentence, but a phrase is not a sentence. It cannot be a sentence because it does not contain subject, verb, so it is not a sentence. Today we are going to see about clause. So what is a clause? A clause is a group of words that has both subject and a predicate. That is a clause. Whereas in phrase, we don't have subject and predicate, so it cannot convey a meaning. But in the clause, clause is also a group of sentence, a group of words in a sentence, and it contains subject and predicate, so it conveys a meaning. Every complete sentence is made up of at least one clause. At least one clause means in some sentences you may have two clauses also. It is not a sentence. Like phrase, clause is also not a sentence. It is a part of a sentence. It does convey meaning. Phrase does not convey meaning, but clause does convey meaning. Now, I said that clause has subject as well as predicate. What is it, subject and predicate? You have learned about subject and predicate in the previous classes. So, you know very well what is subject and a predicate. Subject is nothing but it is a person, place, thing or idea that is doing or being something in a sentence. For example, Lee ate the pie, and he is the subject. The remaining words, what you see is the predicate. So what is a predicate? A part of sentence or a clause containing verb and stating something about the subject is a predicate. For example, John is yellow. Is yellow is predicate and John is subject. Now, let us see some examples of phrase and clause. As I said before, phrase is just a group of words which does not have a subject and a predicate and does not convey a proper meaning. In the corner, under the bed, full of life. These sentences, when we read, we can understand that the sentence is not completing, so it is not conveying any idea or message for us because these sentences does not contain subject and verb. Whereas clause, see, the people who trust God are fearless. In this sentence, who trust God are, this is the clause. Why it is a clause? Because it contains a subject and predicate. Another example for clause. My book that was on the table is missing. In that is a subject and the word following, that is a predicate. The words following subject is a predicate. As it contains both subject and predicate, this is a clause. Now, another example for clause. The man who stole my purse has been arrested. The man who stole my purse has been arrested. In this, who is a subject? Stole my purse is a predicate. The words following subject is a predicate. So when there is a subject and predicate, it is a clause. Read this page alone again and again, so you will get a clear picture what is the phrase and what is the clause. So you can do some exercises which I am going to give you now. And this will be your homework for this week. You're going to have 2 homeworks for this week, and this is the first one. Here I have given some sentences. These exercises you have to read one by one, and you will identify the clause and phrase. After identifying, you have to underline the sentence and you have to write or state whether it is a phrase or clause. You will do that only with a pencil, because the answer for this exercise you will be getting the next week. So only if you do the work in the pencil, you can do the corrections when you get the answer. If you do the thing in the pen, if you write the answer with the pen, it is very difficult to do the correction. It will mess the page. So do the work with the pencil alone. He is a man of great wealth. The sun rises in the east. So like that, the following sentences, I think you can